Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Snowman1999 here, and I hope everybody is having a fantastic day today. And today, I will be showing you amazing people how you can go ahead and build Terrence. But let's go ahead and get started. But before we do, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for more pixel art builds just like this in the future. Alright, so to build Terrence, go ahead and grab some block of quartz, white concrete, gray concrete, red concrete, black, and go ahead and grab some white terracotta. Go ahead and start with 1 dark gray. Let's do 2 black concrete. Skip 2, place a white concrete. Now let's do 1 black concrete, 2 dark gray, 1 white concrete, 1 block of quartz, 1 black concrete, 2 block of quartz, 1 dark gray, and 2 black concrete. For our next row, let's go and do a diagonal white terracotta. Place 1 right beside of it. Now let's go and do a block of quartz, 1 white terracotta, and then let's bring our block of quartz all the way down and just hang it by 1. For our next row, let's go and start right here. And let's bring our block of quartz all the way down to the end, and then place a white terracotta. Alright, now I want you guys to come down here, go ahead and skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then place a dark gray, just like that, and then place a black concrete right beside of it. Let's go ahead and do 2 dark gray, just like that. Now for our next row, let's do 4 dark gray. Skip this block, and let's just do 3 dark gray, just right there. And bring our block of quartz all the way down to the end. For our next row, let's go ahead and bring our dark gray all the way down. Stop it right there. As you can see, we stop it when it hanged by 1. And then let's bring our block of quartz all the way down to the end. Okay, let's see. So let's just start on the right end for this row. Let's go ahead and bring our block of quartz all the way down. Stop it with 2 quartz left, just like that. And then bring your dark gray concrete all the way down to the end. Alright. For our next row, let's go ahead and let's do 3 dark gray, 1 black, and then bring our dark gray all the way down, just like that. So you got 2. So you got our dark gray hanging by 2. Then let's do 2 blocks of quartz, 1 white terracotta, 1 black concrete. Let's do 5 block of quartz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just place 1 black concrete. For our next row, let's start right here. And then let's bring our dark gray concrete all the way down. Stop it over top of our white terracotta. Then let's just place down 3 block quartz. Let's place 1 black, 1 block of quartz, and 1 black concrete. For our next row, let's start right here. And then let's just bring our dark gray all the way down. And let's stop it right on top of our block of quartz. Before we start our next row, let's go and do a diagonal black concrete. Let's do 2 more on top. And now, let's just do the same thing. Bring our dark gray all the way down to the end. Alright, for our next row, let's do another row of dark gray concrete all the way down to the end. Alright, for our next row, let's just do the same thing. Bring our dark gray all the way down to the end. Now, next row, let's do 1 black concrete. Let's do 11 dark gray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Place 1 black concrete. And then bring your dark gray down to the end. Next row, let's start on top of our black concrete and just bring your dark gray all the way down to the end. Alright, come to where we got our black concrete right here. Let's go over 3, and on this 3rd block, let's place a black concrete just right there. And then go ahead and bring your dark gray concrete all the way down. Stop it with 1 block left. And go ahead and just place your 3 dark gray on this end. For our next row, let's go ahead and do a diagonal black concrete right there. And just go ahead and fill this in with your dark gray. Then right beside of it, let's do 2 dark gray. For our next row, let's do 3 dark gray, 1 black concrete, 4 dark gray, 1 black concrete, and bring your dark gray concrete all the way down to the end. Next row, let's do 1 black concrete, 2 dark gray, 1 white terracotta, 3 dark gray, 1 black, 1 red concrete, and then just bring your dark gray all the way down to the end. For our next row, let's start on top of our black concrete. Let's go and do 1 block of quartz. Actually, no, let's do 1 white terracotta, 2 block of quartz, and 1 white terracotta. Now, going to our right, let's do 2 dark gray, 2 white terracotta, 2 dark gray, 2 red concrete, and then just bring your dark gray down to the end. Stop it with 1 block left. Next row, starting on our block of quartz, let's do 2 white terracotta, 1 black concrete, 1 block of quartz, 1 dark gray, 1 block of quartz, 1 white I meant 1 white terracotta, do 2 dark gray, do 2 red concrete, And then just go ahead and bring your dark gray down to the end. For our next row, let's start with 1 white terracotta right there. Do 1 block of quartz, 1 white terracotta, 1 block of quartz, do 1 dark gray, 1 white terracotta, 1 dark gray, whoops, do 3 red concrete, and then just bring your dark gray, stop it with 1 block left. For our next row, let's do 1 white terracotta, starting right there, do 1 block of quartz, 1 white terracotta, 1 dark gray, 1 white terracotta, 1 dark gray, and 3 red concrete. And then let's just bring our dark concrete down to the end. Next row, let's just start with 1 white terracotta. Let's do 1 dark gray. Whoops. Do 2 white terracotta. Let's do 4 red concrete. And then just bring your dark gray concrete down to the end. Alright. Let's go ahead and find the second dark gray going up. So, right here. As you can see, I am going to back up, show you where we're at. So, come to the second dark gray right here. Let's go ahead and skip one, and let's place a red concrete right there. And then let's do a dark gray. Alright. Next row, let's do a dark gray. 3 white terracotta. 4 red concrete. Then let's do our black concrete down to the end. Let's do our red concrete right there. Then let's do a black concrete. For our next row. Sorry about that, guys. Excuse me. My allergies are bad right now. But anyway, let's go and start with a dark gray, 1 red concrete, 1 black. Going to our right, let's do 1 block of quartz, 2 white terracotta, and 4 red concrete. And then let's bring our dark gray concrete down to the end. Then let's do a red on top of our black concrete and place 1 dark gray. For our next row, let's do 2 red concrete, 1 black, 1 dark gray, 2 white terracotta, 4 red concrete. And then let's come down here and do 2 red right there. Go ahead and let's fill the rest of this in with dark gray. Next row, let's go ahead and do 3 red concrete, 1 dark gray, 2 white terracotta, 4 red concrete. Let's go and do a red concrete down here. Let's do a black concrete beside of it. And then fill this in with dark gray. And then beside of our red, just place 1 dark gray. Alright, for our next row, let's do three red concrete, 1 black, 2 white terracotta, 4 red concrete. Let's do our dark gray concrete down, then place 1 black, 1 red, and place 1 dark gray. Alright, so I'm going to back up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and show you what we have so far. We have something that looks a little bit like this. Looks pretty good, right? We have his feet, we got his knees, I guess, and legs, and we are starting to build his hand right there. Heading up. Alright, when you are ready to move on, let's go ahead and start. Let's do 3 red. Let's do 2 white terracotta, 1 white concrete, 4 red concrete. Let's do our dark gray down. Then on top of our black concrete, let's just do 2 red. Then just place 1 dark gray. For our next row, let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's just do 4 black concrete right there. Do 3 white terracotta. Then just do your 3 red. Now let's do our row of dark gray. Do 2 red and 1 dark gray. For our next row, let's see. Alright, let's go and do 2 red, 1 black concrete, 3 white terracotta. Let's do 3 red, 1 black. Then let's do our gray concrete. And then right here, let's do 1 red, 1 black. Just like that. For our next row, let's just go ahead and do our 2 quartz going up just right there. Place your 2 rows of red concrete right beside of it. Now going to our right, let's do 2 white. Well, no, let's do 3 white terracotta. Let's do 3 red, 1 black. Do your dark gray down to the end. Now, let's just do 2 red. Alright, starting right beside our block of quartz, let's do 3 white terracotta. Place your 3 red concrete. Let's do our dark gray down. And then right here, let's just do a black concrete. And then just place 2 red. Alright, for our next row, let's do 2 red. Do 4 white terracotta. 3 red. Do your row of dark gray. Do 1 black, 1 red concrete, and 1 black. Alright, for our next row, let's do 1 red concrete, 1 black. Do your white terracotta. Let's do 3 red. Let's do 6 black concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just do 3 red concrete. Alright, for our next row, let's do 1 red, 1 block of quartz, 3 white terracotta, 1 block of quartz, 3 red, 3 black concrete, skip 2, and let's just place 1 black concrete. Then let's do our 2 red. Then let's place 2 dark gray going up right there. Alright, moving on. Let's just go ahead, do a row of white terracotta. Let's do a red right beside of it. Let's do 2 red, 1 black. And then let's come down here, do 1 black and 2 red concrete. And go ahead on top of our dark gray, let's just place 2 black right there. Alright, heading on down. Let's start right here, just place 2 white terracotta, let's place 1 black, and then just place 3 red concrete. Let's do 2 red, 1 black. Let's do 1 black down here, and then place your 2 red. And if you guys want to, you can go ahead and just fill this middle part in with dark gray. Alright, for our next row, let's go ahead and start with a diagonal black concrete. Let's place 2 more on top. Let's place dark gray. No, not right there. Let's do it here. Alright. And then let's fill this in with red concrete. Let's just do our dark gray. Then let's do our black concrete and 2 red. Whoops, I did not mean to do that, ladies and gentlemen. I dropped my block. Whoopsie. Next row, let's do our red concrete. Down, 1 black concrete. Go ahead and do your row of dark gray. Let's do 1 black and 2 red concrete. For our next row, do our row of red concrete. Let's do 1 black. Go ahead and let's just fill this in. And then let's do 1 black and 2 red concrete. For our next row, let's go a block over to our right, and starting right here, let's do 2 black going up. Go ahead and bring your red concrete down to the end. Place 1 black. Fill this in with dark gray. And then let's do 1 black, 1 red, and 1 black. Alright, next row, let's just go ahead and do our row of red. Let's do 1 black. Go ahead and fill this in with dark gray. Now, let's do it again. 1 black, 1 red, and 1 black. Just like that. Next row, let's go and start a block over to our right. So starting here, do our row of red concrete. Let's do 1 black. Do our dark gray in the middle. And then let's do 1 black and 1 red. Alright, next row, let's just do the same thing. Do our row of red concrete. Do 1 black. Let's fill this in. Let's do our black and 1 red concrete. Alright, so we got 2. And right here, let's do 2 black, just like that. But on the first row, let's do all red down to the end. Let's do 1 black, fill this in with dark gray, and then just place 2 black concrete at the end. Alright, Next row, let's do a red concrete. Let's do 3 black going up, just like that. Go ahead and do your 4 red concrete. Let's go and place 1 black. And then let's do just our row of dark gray and just place 1 black. For our next row, let's go and do a red. Go ahead and do your 4 red concrete. Let's do our black. Let's do a black over here as well. And then you can go ahead and fill this in. Alright, next row, 1 red. 2 red beside of there. Let's go and do 3 black concrete. Let's come down here, do 2 black as well. And then you can go ahead and just do your 4 dark gray. For our next row, go ahead and do a black concrete right there. Do 3 red, 1 black, 1 red, and 2 black concrete. Go ahead and do your 3 dark gray, and let's just do let's see. Let's just do 2 black at the end. For our next row, go ahead and start right here. Let's do 3 red, 1 black, 1 red, 1 black. Go ahead and do your row of dark gray. Now let's do 2 black. And then starting right here, let's do 6 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, come right here. And let's go down 3 more. Now, and just place a black concrete right there. Okay. So, beside of our red concrete, let's do 1 black. 2 red concrete, 1 going down, followed by 2 black, just like that. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's place 1 dark gray, followed by 2 black. Going up, let's just do 3 black, just like that. Let's fill beside of it in with red concrete. Alright, so we are going to come back down here, go up 3, and right beside of this block here, let's do 2 black and 1 block of quartz. Now let's go ahead and build this up this other row. Let's do 3 blocks of quartz. No, actually, let's do our white terracotta. Do your white terracotta for next row and just place a black concrete at the end. And then next row, just do your 4 white terracotta. And there we go. Oh my gosh, why do I keep dropping blocks, man? I'm so sorry about that. Alright, heading up. Let's go ahead. Let's just do 3 red, 1 black, 1 red, 1 black, 4 dark gray. Let's go ahead, do our 2 black. Let's do 3 red, 1 black, 1 red, and 1 black. Heading on up, let's do a dark gray, 3 red concrete, 2 black. Fill this in with dark gray. Let's go ahead and just place a dark gray diagonal from our black concrete right there. And let's just fill this in with red concrete down to the end. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, break that 2 extra red. And let's see. Yeah, let's just place 2 black. Alright. Starting where we got our dark gray, let's do 1 red. And fill the rest of it in with white terracotta. Heading up, let's do 3 red, 2 black. Go ahead and do your row of dark gray. Let's do 1 black, 1 dark gray. And go ahead and bring your red concrete down, just like that. Then let's just do white terracotta at the end. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and build up his hand here. So starting right here on this block, let's do 1 dark gray, followed by 3 white terracotta and 1 black. Next row, let's do 3 white terracotta and 1 black. Next row, let's go and do 1 black, 3 white. Next row, just do 3 white again. Then let's do 1 black concrete. And then let's see. Let's see. Alright, let's just go ahead and break that block error. Let's do dark gray. Whoops. Alright, let's just do 2 white terracotta, 2 on top. Now let's do white terracotta. And let's hang it by 3. Just like that. Next row, do a diagonal white concrete. I mean, not white concrete, but white terracotta. 1 block of quartz. And bring your white terracotta down to the end. Next row, let's go and do a diagonal white terracotta. Let's do 1 black. Let's do white terracotta down to the end. And then place 1 black concrete. Heading up, let's do 1 white terracotta, 1 dark gray, 1 white terracotta, 1 dark gray, and 1 block of quartz. And then just bring your white terracotta down to the end. Heading up, let's do 2 white terracotta, 1 dark gray, 1 white terracotta, 1 black concrete, 1 white terracotta, 1 block of quartz, and 2 white terracotta at the end. Next row, go ahead and do 2 blocks of quartz. Go ahead and do another block of quartz diagonal right there. Let's fill this in with white terracotta. Next row, let's come 1 block away from our black, and right here, do 2 black going up. Place a white terracotta beside of it. Go ahead and fill the rest of it in with white terracotta. Going up, let's do a dark gray. Fill it in, white terracotta. And finally, for the last row of his hand, let's do 2 white terracotta and 1 black. There we go. Alright. Heading up. Let's go ahead. And let's come right here. Let's just place a dark gray. 2 red concrete. 1 black. 1 red. Do your row of dark gray. Let's do 1 black, 4 red concrete, 1 black, 2 red, and 2 black concrete. Alright, next row, let's just do 4 red concrete. Let's do 1 black, do your row of dark gray. Now let's do 1 black, 1 red, 2 dark gray. Actually, no, let's do 2 black. Let's do 3 red concrete. And let's see. Let's just do 1 black. Just like that. Alright, let's go on top of our black concrete right here. I mean, our red. Let's do 4 red and 1 dark gray. And then just place 2 red right there. And there we have his hand and his fist. Well, we have his arm, his hand, and his fist. Alright, now let's do another row of 4 red concrete. Place 1 black. Let's do a black over here as well, and then fill this in with dark gray. Now, next row, let's go a block over, and starting right here, do 3 red. Go ahead and bring your black concrete, kind of like an arch shape, just like that. Next row, go ahead and do your 3 red. Do another row of black concrete. Now, let's move on to our next row. Start with a red, hang it by 1. Place a dark gray right beside of it. Go ahead and do 2 more red. Let's do white terracotta over top of the black concrete. And go ahead and finish it with 2 red and 1 black concrete. Heading up, let's do a black concrete, 3 red, our row of white terracotta, and 2 red concrete. Heading up, let's start right here. Let's do 2 red. Do your white terracotta down and just place 1 black concrete. Alright, let's do 1 red. Our row of white terracotta. Alright, let's do 1 black. A row of white terracotta. Going up, let's do 2 dark gray. Do our row of white terracotta. Going up, do white terracotta. And then let's place black concrete, skip 2, and 1 black. Alright, right beside of this dark gray here, place 1 black, skip 1, and place 1 dark gray. On top of our dark gray, let's place 2 black, 1 dark gray, 1 black. Do our row of white terracotta. Skip this block. Let's do our black concrete, just like that. For our next row, let's do a dark gray diagonal. Place a black right beside of it. Let's start right here. Go ahead and do a dark gray and then a black concrete. Do your row of white terracotta. Then let's do a black concrete, 1 dark gray. Skip 1 and do a black concrete. Alright, moving up. Let's do a diagonal black concrete. Skip 1 and right here, let's do black. A black there. Let's place a dark gray. Let's do a black concrete. Go ahead, bring our white terracotta over, hang it by 1. Let's place 2 black. Let's do a black right there. Alright, for our next row, go ahead, bring our black concrete over, hang the white terracotta by 1. Go ahead, do your white terracotta and hang the black by 1. Then just go ahead and do 2 black concrete at the end. Next row, let's do a black concrete and stop it with 1 black left. Now let's bring our white terracotta over and then just place 2 black. Just like this. And we almost forgot. Let's do a dark gray. Alright, now we're going to head up, do 1 black, 1 dark gray, 1 black, 1 white. Let's bring our white terracotta down, overhang the black by 1, and then just place 1 black concrete. Alright, let's do a dark gray on top. Now let's bring our white terracotta over, hang it by 1. Starting on top of our dark gray. Bring our white terracotta all the way over, hang it by 1. Alright, let's go ahead and start our next row. Do a diagonal white terracotta and place 1 black. And then go ahead, bring our white terracotta all the way over, hang it by 1. For the next row, starting on top of our black, just do a row of white terracotta. Alright, next row, let's start right here. Let's do 4 white terracotta, 2 dark gray, 1 black, 1 white terracotta, 1 block of quartz. Let's do 5 white terracotta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 dark gray, 1 block of quartz, 2 white terracotta, 1 dark gray, 1 terracotta, 1 block of quartz, and 1 dark gray. For your next row, let's come back right here, skip this block. Let's do a block of quartz. Let's do 4 white terracotta, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a dark gray right there. Let's go ahead and come back to our block of quartz, do 1 diagonal. Bring your white terracotta down, hang it by 1. Next row, go ahead and start with a dark gray diagonal. Now, let's come back to our dark gray right here. Let's place 1 block of quartz. Let's go ahead, fill this in with white terracotta. Now going to our right, go ahead, do some white terracotta, just like that. Let's do 2 black, 2 dark gray, and just bring your white terracotta down to the end. Place 1 black on top of your dark gray, and then 3 white terracotta. Alright, come back to your block of quartz right here, and just place 4 blocks, just like that. And then bring your white terracotta down to the end. Find your block of quartz right here, go up from it, and just place 1 block of quartz right there. Let's go ahead, fill this in. with white terracotta. Let's go ahead and do 2 white terracotta beside of our quartz. Let's do 1 black, 3 white terracotta, and 1 black concrete. For your next row, let's come on top of our dark gray. Let's do 2 black and just place 1 dark gray on top. Alright, next row, let's do 4 white terracotta, 1 dark gray, 1 white terracotta, 1 block of quartz. Let's do 3 white terracotta, 1 dark gray, 1 block of quartz. Let's do... Let me just get... Actually, let's just do a white concrete, 1 block of quartz, 1 black, 3 white terracotta, 1 black, 1 white terracotta, 1 black, 3 blocks of quartz, 1 white terracotta, 2 black, 2 white terracotta, and just place a block of quartz on top of your black concrete. For our next row, let's go ahead and do our white terracotta all the way down. Stop it right at our dark gray. On top of your dark gray, let's do 3 blocks of quartz, 1 black, 1 block of quartz, 2 white terracotta, 1 block of quartz, 1 black, 2 block of quartz, 1 dark gray, 3 blocks of quartz, 1 black concrete, and do your white terracotta down to the end. For our next row, let's go ahead, do our white terracotta all the way, and stop it right before our block of quartz. Alright, let's do 3 blocks of quartz, 1 black concrete, 2 blocks of quartz, 3 white terracotta, 1 black concrete, 1 block of quartz, 1 dark gray, 3 blocks of quartz, 1 dark gray, 3 white terracotta, and 2 blocks of quartz going up at the end. For our next row, let's do 4 white terracotta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 block of quartz, 1 white terracotta, 1 dark gray, 3 white terracotta. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of quartz. Do 4 white terracotta, 1 block of quartz. Do blocks of quartz down just like that. Do white terracotta on top of our dark gray. 1 black concrete. 2 white terracotta at the end. Heading up, let's just do, starting right here, do 4 white terracotta and then 1 black. And that is one of his ears. Alrighty. Next row, let's just do our 3 white terracotta. Do your 5 blocks of quartz, Make sure you bring your white terracotta down. Make sure it hangs the black concrete. Now, let's bring our block of quartz down. Stop it over top of our black concrete. Let's place one dark gray, one white terracotta, and one dark gray. Alright. Starting back here, let's bring our white terracotta down. Make sure it hangs the blocks of quartz by 2. Let's do one block of quartz, one white concrete. Let's do one dark gray. There we go. Bring your white terracotta down. Stop it right there. Let's do 2 blocks of quartz, one dark gray, one white terracotta, one block of quartz. Skip one. And on top of the dark gray, let's do one white terracotta and one block of quartz. Okay, heading up. Let's just do a row of white terracotta all the way down, just like that. Alright, let's just place a block of quartz right there, as you can see where I placed it at. Go ahead and fill the rest of it in with white terracotta, just like this. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's go start with a diagonal dark gray. Let's place one on top. And then just place your white terracotta all the way down to the end. Stop it on top of your block of quartz. Alright, let's come back down here. Let's go over one to our left. And let's place a block of quartz right there. Place 2 white terracotta, 1 black. Then just bring your white terracotta down to the end. Next row, let's do 1 black, 1 white terracotta, 1 dark gray. And then bring your white terracotta all the way down to the end. Just like that. And let's fill this in as well. There we go. Next row. Let's just do a black concrete. Then bring your white terracotta all the way down to the end. Next row, just do the same thing. 1 black. Bring your white terracotta all the way to the end. Alright, let's do the same thing for our next row. 1 black, bring it down, white terracotta, all the way to the end. Let's see, so we got 4. Let's go and do another row. 1 black, bring your white terracotta down to the end. Alrighty, so let's see. Let's do, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, alright, so we got 5. Let's do 6 right there. So we placed another black. Bring your white terracotta all the way down to the end. And then place, let's do 2 dark gray just right there. Alright, next row. Let's do 1 black, 1 white concrete. Let's come down here. Let's do 3 white terracotta, 1 block of quartz, And let's fill this in with white terracotta. Alright, now we're going to head up. Let's do 2 black, 1 dark gray, 4 black concrete, 1 white terracotta, and then just bring your black concrete all the way to the end. Alright, heading up. Let's do 1 black, 4 dark gray, 2 black, 1 dark gray, 1 black, 1 dark gray, 2 black, 1 dark gray, 4 black, 3 dark gray, and 1 black. Alright, next row, let's do a dark gray, 2 black, 1 dark gray, 2 black, 1 dark gray, 3 black, 1 dark gray, 2 black, 2 dark gray, 1 black, 1 dark gray, and then let's do 2 black. Alrighty. Now, all we gotta do, ladies and gentlemen, let's come right here, place 1 dark gray, come on top of our black concrete, just place 2 right there, come right here, do a dark gray, and there we have done it, ladies and gentlemen. We have finished Terrence from the show Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends here in Minecraft. Well, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you have enjoyed this tutorial and if it has helped you ladies and gentlemen out, boys and girls. And go ahead and comment down below what are the pixel art builds you would like me to do here on the channel. And I will certainly do so, and I will do it as soon as you ask me. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to leave all of my playlists down in the comments section below because here recently I have organized them and I put each set of characters in their own separate playlist, so that way you guys can find them a lot easier and you don't have to scroll through just one playlist trying to find what you are looking for. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been me, your boy, Snowman1999 here. I love you all to death. Stay safe out there. And until the next video, I'm signing out. Peace out.